Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Don Don 773 TV. You definitely in the place to be. Today we're talking about Officer Krystal Rivera. I'm sorry, y'all. And the body cam footage that finally came out. Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. When I first heard this story and the information started to trickle out, I originally thought this guy did this on purpose. And I know I wasn't the only one thinking like that. Because once people started hearing about the relationship, the romantic relationship her and her partner was in, and started hearing that she wanted to actually leave, she actually put in for a new partner. I'm sorry, you guys. A lot of people started looking at this situation sideways, and I'm not gonna lie, I was one of them. Thought this could have possibly been intentional. But after seeing the footage for myself, my opinion changed. Before I go any further, let me pull up the reports for y'all. Y'all check this out, fam.
The new body camera video showing what happened before and after Krystal Rivera, CPD officer, was shot.
Yeah, even with the video, there are still a lot of questions surrounding her partner and his actions after she was shot.
Well, yeah. Hey!
Give us your hands!
Let me see your hands, bro!
June 5th, 2025, two Chicago police officers chase a suspect into a Chatham apartment building. What happens next unfolds in seconds, but the fallout lasts for months. Body camera video from Officer Carlos Baker shows him sprinting up a stairwell, his partner, Officer Krystal Rivera, right behind him. In seconds, everything changed.
Y'all pay attention to this. Chase them in the apartment building. They're gonna kick this apartment door in. Look, y'all. You can't see it from that angle.
If
Now,
you look
y'all
closely,
watch
Baker
this.
kicks open an apartment door and comes
Look
face
at
to face
this.
with an armed man. Surveillance video from inside the unit shows it even more clearly. Within seconds, Officer Rivera, a mother of a young daughter, is shot in the hallway and dies. Neighbors immediately call 911.
Somebody shooting in this hallway.
Did y'all see that?
One.
Let me rewind it real fast for the family. I want y'all to see that, man.
Somebody shooting.
And dies. Neighbors in seconds, Officer Rivera, a mother of a young daughter, is shot in the hallway and dies. Neighbors immediately call 911.
Somebody shooting in this hallway. I hear
That was
one.
crazy. That man came out of nowhere. He probably thought it was something different going on.
If you look closely, Baker kicks open an apartment door and comes face to face with an armed man. Surveillance video from inside the unit shows it even more clearly. Within seconds, Officer Rivera, a mother of a young daughter, is shot in the hallway and dies. Neighbors immediately call 911.
Somebody shooting in this hallway. I heard one.
One side of the hallway. How many shots did you hear?
One. Somebody is in the hallway yelling something about the police.
After the shot, Baker retreats up the stairs. Nearly 25 seconds later, he calls out.
Krystal, you good?
There's no response, and moments later, Officer Baker is back on his radio.
Need an ambulance now! I can't get my partner!
It takes almost 2 minutes before Baker returns to Rivera. He finds her bleeding on the floor, then drags her down the stairs, telling her this.
Stay with me.
Use of force analyst Mike Brown says this is when the officer didn't use his training, and that could be because the situation was stressful.
His LEMAR training didn't even kick in, which is what they're taught to do when persons are shot, providing CPR, whatever the case may be. His main thing is to make sure he's not about to get shot again, what he's thinking, and I can see that happening.
The shooting was already under scrutiny even before this video was released by the Civilian Office of Police Accountability.
From looking at his reaction, hearing his audio, his reaction to it, I don't think he even realized at the time that he had pulled his trigger. I don't. They're chasing a man with a gun, and then they get confronted with a guy with a rifle.
Rivera's family filed a lawsuit alleging Baker and Rivera had an off and on again relationship for nearly 2 years, and that Rivera had recently ended it. It also claims that just one day before the shooting, Baker showed up at Rivera's home uninvited. Now the family argues the situation
it was weird.
Questions about why the two were still working together and whether this tragedy could have been prevented.
You being a former police chief doing this for so long,
I don't think that's a nail in no way.
You know, when I see it, it's difficult to watch. That's first and foremost, and it's horrible. And what I see is two cops trying to do their job, and it just went horribly wrong in the blink of an eye.
The Rivera family's lawsuit alleges Baker faced 11 complaints in under 3 years, including an allegation that he showed a gun to a woman during a 2022 incident. He has also been linked to other reported incidents, including a high-speed chase that ended in a 7-car crash where police say he failed to notify anyone until afterwards, and a separate case in which he was stripped of his police powers for allegedly trying to use his position to obtain video of an off-duty altercation. And of course, we did reach out to attorneys for the Rivera family, and so far we have not heard back.
Yeah, so just because I feel like he didn't intentionally do this, you guys heard all those reports. He's a degenerate. This guy had multiple reports out on him. So yeah, I don't believe he did it intentionally. Once they got into that building, kicked in that apartment door, and that person came out with that rifle, the whole situation turned chaotic fast. And we also got to remember, police are human beings, just like me and you. The whole Dirty Harry hero mindset is just a myth. These people not trying to come to work and lose their life. They seen that gun and they got to start moving and getting out of the way. And that's where training comes in again, because I'm sure they're trained how to handle their weapon. They train regular civilians how to handle weapons. So I know they're training you guys on how to handle your weapons, and obviously he wasn't handling his weapon properly. These people not running towards no bullets like they feel it, like they trying to die for this. They trying to make it home at night. They seen that gun and panic set in. And like I say, I honestly believe he squeezed that trigger by mistake. That's what I believe after seeing this footage. Now, let me be clear, because I don't want nobody twisting what I'm saying. Me saying I don't believe he didn't do this on purpose does not mean I think this guy is clear. Because like I said, is obviously he was mishandling his weapon. They trained you, and he was negligent in this situation. Doesn't mean I trust him. I do think this guy's a shady officer. You guys heard those reports at the end of that news clipping. He still comes out to I get the vibes. This is somebody that shouldn't be a police officer. He done went down to a local bar trying to shake them down for some footage. He had some type of brawl in their establishment, and he done went back trying to threaten them for the security footage. Just a jackass. And while this footage, is circulating, at first I looked at this like maybe this was done on purpose. And to be honest, with the romantic relationship coming out and her family speaking out about her wanting a new partner, I think a lot of people felt the same way. But once you actually see how fast this situation turned chaotic, I just can't say he did this on purpose, because like I say, we just seen that footage. I think this was friendly fire. Now that still does not let him off the hook in my eyes. Like I told y'all earlier, he wasn't handling his weapon properly. And it's being reported that his actions after the shooting were questionable. So all of that matters. So when you put all that together, that's why I'm saying two things can be true at once. One, I do not believe this was done intentionally. I believe this was friendly fire. And two, I still think this dude is a shady, questionable, and he does not deserve to have that badge. And that's why I'm at with it. After seeing the footage, I changed my mind. I changed my opinion on the situation. And that's my honest take. Rest in peace to Officer Krystal Rivera. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Did the footage change your mind too? Or do you still feel like, it was a motive behind this guy? So shout out to the church mob. We out.